Alright guys, in this video we're going to be talking about how we mop a ceramic tile floor. The main thing to always remember is that we're going to be using a neutral pH cleaner. That is a floor cleaner that is non-acidic. NPH stands for neutral pH. I'm going to fill up a bucket with 1 gallon of hot water, and then I'm going to use the cleaner product. I only need 1/4 of a cup, which is basically 4 caps. Important is to fill up with water before you put the solution. That way it avoids any soapy suds from creating. Alrighty. Alright, now I'm going to use my mop handle with a loop-ended microfiber mop. First thing is I need to slip it in the slot. See right here. There's a little latch. I'm going to close the latch, and then I'm going to tighten the actual mop. To make sure it's tight enough so that it doesn't slip out. So we'll turn the dial there. And then I'm going to start mopping always from the back of the room to work my way out of the room. Basically always walking backwards. That way I do not step on a floor that I just cleaned. Dip it inside the bucket, and then you can wring it out. Now you don't have to wring it out perfect because we will dry the floor after, but the more you wring it out, the less work you have to do when drying the floor. As always, when you're working on a wet floor, you have to be very careful, make sure that you do not slip. And I'm going to start mopping. Keep in mind that a mop has 2 sides, so once one side of the mop gets dirty enough, you can always switch it to the other side. This is a very small area, so that will probably not be needed. When you run into trash cans or other items that can be easily moved, make sure to move those. The mop itself is designed so you can kind of scrub on it, use it in that fashion as well. One area in the kitchen always to focus on is on that bottom underneath that cabinet, where dirt will hide a lot. I'm going to wring it out again. Now when you get to a point where you see the bucket and the bucket water is dark, it's gray or black, it's time to actually change the bucket water and then reapply the product. There's a little debris there that the vacuum didn't pick up. Always look down to make sure if you see anything to pick it up by hand. And I'm going to work my way out of the room. Alright, now I'm going to use the flathead mop. Now it's also microfiber. It's got little scrub lines on it. And again, all I'm doing now is just kind of drying the floor. Also collecting any debris that might have been left behind by the other mop. Or even for my own shoes or something I didn't vacuum. Work my way backwards. Right. One of the things that we're going to have to do is just also place everything back, and then you are all